afternoon. I'm Scott Beaton, and part of the marketing team that's been working on the Sperry's project, and we wanted to give the community an update. It's been a while since you've heard from anyone on what's been going on, and as folks can see, the building is pretty well demoed. We've exposed the columns to show what was kind of buried beneath some of these walls, and today is an opportunity to give the public an update and also pair that with the announcement of the user of the building. It's been a tough project to get leased up, and it's a 64,000 square foot building in the heart of our downtown. We think it's the most iconic building in the town, and we have tried to find what we would consider the right mix and the right fit for the building. And I'm happy today to tell you that we've nailed it, folks. We have what we consider the right fit. You're going to hear today from Chuck Reed. It's our pleasure to announce that this building will be converted and repurposed into a CityFlats Hotel. So you'll see boards over here if you haven't taken the time or had an opportunity. We have boards over here that are conceptual drawings on the floor plans. Obviously, they're subject to change. We're proposing, CityFlats is proposing a 38 to 40 room boutique hotel. It will have a restaurant in it. It will also have a ballroom. You are sitting in the new ballroom. So this will be converted into a ballroom, and Chuck will talk a little more about that. And his team is here to also talk a little bit as well. This is not about Sperry's Landmarks team today. Today is about Chuck Reed and CityFlats. So I don't want to continue to babble. I would like to just have Chuck come up, take the opportunity to share with all of our community what we're about to do. And welcome, Chuck.
Well, thank you. This is working. This is very unexpected. Is that better? Scott thought maybe there'd be like 2 or 3 people would show up. I think he may be underestimated. So, with that, I do want to thank you for coming. This is really exciting. My name is Chuck Reed, and I am the president, founder of CityFlats Hotel. And this, if you don't know it, we're a Michigan hotel brand that I dreamed up one day driving on I-96 back into Holland area. That's where we are. I own another company called Charterhouse Innovations, and we're a furniture company, but we're really a design company that happens to manufacture. And the whole concept of CityFlats was to take the concept of green, sustainable design and showing off our abilities to design and manufacture and create something special. And our first location was put in 2008, and it's in downtown. And the whole concept is green. So there are 2 LEED Gold hotels in the Midwest, and we have both of them. And we're very, very proud of that. There was a company in California that beat us to the first LEED Gold in the country, and we just missed it by a few months. But again, we're very, very proud of that. So we opened in 2008. The Holland location has 56 rooms, and we have a restaurant up on the 5th floor, and we're right in the downtown. Right in downtown Holland. And the concept of CityFlats, the name CityFlats, somebody asked me what that was, what was behind it. It was a name I came up with, same way I came up with the boutique hotel. It just kind of hits. But we like downtown locations. We love to create a location where people can park their car and then walk to what the city's finest features are, which would be the downtown. And this is the heartbeat of Port Huron, and this is the kind of place that we love to do our work in. So Holland was opened in 2008. We had the opportunity to open up a second one in downtown Grand Rapids. We took an 1880s building It was known as the Fox Jewelry Building, and it was as iconic a name in Grand Rapids as this Sperry's building is for your locality here. So that building had been sitting vacant for many years. It had its own unique water feature in it when we got there. When it rained, it just poured in. We decided not to keep that feature. So we converted that building into 28 rooms, again, all unique. And we put a little, what we call City Scene Lounge. So our first floor of the hotel is our City Scene Lounge, and it's spelled S-E-N with a long E. It's not City Sen, it's City Scene. So I'll never do that again. People have a hard time with that, but it's City Scene. So those are the three major concepts. My wife Donna is here, sitting in the front. She was in charge of keeping me in line, but she let me do it first, and then she took care of the bedding. We have our own beds. They're called City Dream mattresses, and we sell a bunch of them. And they're made for us right in Holland to our specifications. She took care of the sheets and the comforters and everything that went with it, and created what we consider the City Dream experience. They're the most comfortable beds and bedding that you'll find. So that's her part of it, to make sure that when you come to our hotel, you make sure you get a good night's sleep. But so some of the other features that we have, one of the nicest things we have are the people who run our facilities, and we're very, very fortunate. Our general manager in Holland, who has been with us since day one, correct? She was an intern out of Grand Valley State, Rachel Schneider, and she's sitting right here. I think Mom and Grandma are back there too. Very proud. She is very excited about this facility and this location, because she's going to come back, move back home, and run this as the new general manager for the Port Huron CityFlats Hotel. As Scott said, we have a lot of work to do. We have a lot of design work to do. We've put some preliminary designs together. And again, what you're looking at here is what we consider to be a ballroom. We created a ballroom in Grand Rapids, and it has been wildly successful. So when you create a building and you have a space like this, you can do lots of fun things. And with the right lighting and sound, you can make a place just come alive. And there's nothing like staying in a downtown and creating that much more energy. So if we can bring a couple hundred people in at a time, we're helping to drive some of that local economic revenue for you. And another nice thing about the hotels that we've been able to do is we give the local businesses a place to bring in and cater and sell their customers. So when they have guests coming in from out of town, our CityFlats Hotel is the place where people wine and dine. When the LG Chem, not LG, they were making the batteries over in Holland, the first restaurant they took them to was City View, and the hotel rooms that they put them in was CityFlats. So we're used as a way to help promote the local economy and show off what the best of Port Huron will have to offer. So with that, I don't know what else. Design. Yeah. Again, the way we design our hotels, they're unique. Each one is unique. So in Holland, 56 rooms, and there's 56 different experiences. You've got to come there 56 times to get the full treatment. Here you got to come back at least 38 times. But that's what we do. So part of the appeal of our boutique hotel is, one, it's sustainable. It'll be a LEED Gold facility. And two, it'll be unique. So every time you come and visit, you should get a different room. You should try them all, because they're all uniquely fun and different. But that's what our team does. We have about 20 designers back in Holland at Charterhouse, and they'll be charged with coming up with some really cool designs. The one in Holland, back in 2008, 2007, we were designing it. Many new products have come on since then. So we learned a lot in Holland, and we were able to put those into play in our Grand Rapids location, and what we're looking for now is to take all the learnings from the Grand Rapids and Holland locations and put them into the Port Huron. So we're very excited. This is really thrilling to have everybody come out and applaud for CityFlats Hotel, which is, I got to tell you, it's really, it's heartwarming to see that. I got to tell you. So this is the kind of thing that we like to do, is to help cities, help towns create a real nice meeting place. And that's what this corner, from what we learned and what we've discovered in the Port Huron story in the Sperry's building, is that this building, this corner, needs new life. And our job is to repurpose it, bring it back to life, so that the local folks here in Port Huron can still use this building. You may not be able to buy a pair of shoes here, but you can buy some mattresses, and sheets, towels, and some food. So, did I miss anything else? That was good. Thank you. This is the man in charge here, Larry Jones. You all know him. I want to thank Larry for clearing this out so we have a place to
along with the rest of the city, which was kind of nice, because that's the first time even his wife said, boy, he picks on you, Larry. It seems like everybody kind of picks on me a little bit, but which I love. And I look at all of you, and I tell you, I don't really know where to start, because we really want an applause for all of you folks. You know how you've heard me talk over the last 3 years about what we can do and what we can become, and we want to do our part. But everybody in here, everybody in the city, and everybody in the community is the ones that have to thank themselves, because you are the ones that are actually making this happen. We have so many cool things going on in the town, with our beautiful river walk. But now our convention center is going to come alive more, and we got the new convention center going out, here at the old Thomas Edison Inn, how that's come alive. All those things are the ones that attract somebody like CityFlats to our community. We tore down the old YMCA, the old jailhouse, to clear off areas. When developers and investors see that kind of growth in a community, that's what makes them excited and want them to come and invest in their community. So, as you've heard, when I tell people, don't ask if it's going to work, ask how you can help make it work. And simply walking down the streets of your town on a sunny day helps make those dreams come true. So I just want to thank everybody for coming here, everybody with all their effort that they put in, all the way from our city mayor, our city manager, our county. Everybody has worked so hard to make this happen. So I just want to thank everybody. You want me to hold it for you?
No,
One thing you have to know about it, when there's a microphone around, it's really hard to break it from my hand. I had one other story I forgot to mention. There's a gentleman sitting in the second row. Mr. Brown? So, yeah. What year was it? What year was it? I want to say it was like 2008.
2007, probably.
Yes. We had a guest. His name was Bruce Brown, stay at our Holland location. He and a group of friends get together and they go to different parts of the country for New Year's Eve, as I recall. Is that accurate? We struck up a conversation, just because, that's what I do. But he was a guest and stayed when we were just opening. And had no idea who we were, but took it on a chance that we would be a nice place to stay. And to have him sitting here in Port Huron is just something I had to share. So it's nice to have you back, and you don't have to travel nearly as far. You save the gas and you can spend more money than at the hotel. Fair? Looking forward to it. There you go.